What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and today we're talking Unison Warrior block format. But before we begin, hit that like and subscribe button if you like these types of videos. We are on our way to 500 subscribers when we have an awesome giveaway. Now roll the video. Unison Warrior block format. So this is the closest that we've ever had to a rotation. It's a format that's gonna be exclusive to Dragon Ball Fest event in March, and you can use only cards from the Unison Warrior block. That's set 10, including Unison Warrior boost, which is sets 14, 15 and 16, because set 16 will be out by then. And you can also use promo cards and starter deck cards. It's just important that the cards that you use must have the Unison Warrior stamp on the bottom. You can see it on this Dormant Potential stamp at the lower right corner. So with this, we have kinda softly, not softly, it's a hard rotation, but it's only for this one event. I think Bandai is testing the idea of a rotation, so we'll see how this goes. But the important thing to know is a lot of staples are gone, and we'll look at all of these staples in this video. But first, let's see some pros and cons. Pros and cons. Well, a pro is, in theory, this format will lead to more deck diversity, but in practice, well, a lot of current decks and a lot of decks in the last couple of sets have been using cards which are mostly from the Unison Warrior block. So you won't see that much of a diversity, I believe. Some decks will just fall apart, some colors will just fall apart, like blue, gone. But I think that you'll see leaders that you'll see leaders that you're looking at now. Maybe some cards will be different, but that's it. And a lot of the staples, as I've said, from older sets will be rotating out. Let's look at the staples. Starting off with the biggest loser of this format, blue. And a lot of people are talking that blue will be unplayable. This is why. Blue loses Senzubin, which is the core card of the color. It loses Dimension Magic. It loses Goku's Kamehameha. It loses its big boss monster in Android 17. You can survive without Android 17. It loses like a Boni, but the biggest impact is the loss of Senzubin and Dimension Magic, which are really, really important cards if you're playing blue, and without them, it's just not gonna work in this format. I think blue is pretty screwed. Yeah. Red loses not so impactful cards. I mean, it's not as bad as blue. These cards are certainly impactful, and there's more of them, but it's not like completely dead like blue is. Red loses Champa and Kai, which do basically the same thing. You lose Beerus Ball, you lose your Floodgate in Topo, you lose your board clear in SSB Kaioken Goku. So these can hurt a lot. You're also losing Crown of Retribution, and you're losing Frieza's Death Ball. Now, on the topic of Frieza's Death Ball, yeah, because these iconic attack rares, all of them are leaving. So Kamehameha, Celzart's destroying Kamehameha, Frieza's Death Ball, Final Flash, Majin Buu's Human Extinction Attack, all of those are gone. But you will get the new Realm of Gods cards instead, which not all are as good, but in this format they are good replacements. So yeah, Red loses. I think the biggest loss here is Champa, and it's not exclusive to Red. Every deck in every color runs one Champa in it. So this is the big loss. Topo, you have Violent Rays, so I would just say, yeah, Beerus Ball, there is this promo Vegeta counterplay that you can play instead. Crown of Retribution doesn't have a replacement. Kaioken Goku doesn't have a replacement, but it looks much better than it looks for blue, which is just gonna be forever color. So yeah, this is what red loses. Let's look at some other colors. Yellow is also not without its huge losses. You're losing Nimbus. Okay, Nimbus doesn't see as much play as it used to, but you're losing it. You're losing Final Flash. Basil is gone. Bergamo is gone. But the big one is Ape is gone. And Cooler is gone. Bardock, Raider's Warcry Ape is also gone. So yeah, Yellow loses a lot. But luckily Yellow still has some very powerful cards. Like you're losing Nimbus, but you will still get Freezer Robotic Riposte, which is quite good. You're losing Raider's Warcry, but you're still getting Turles all too easy. You are losing Cooler, there is no replacement for that, but you will still have like Goku Steadfast Assistance to help you out. You will lose Final Flash, but you will get Tyrannical Blow. So Yellow is again one of these colors that loses a lot. Some cards cannot be replaced, like Bergamo or the Ape or even Cooler, but you still have super powerful cards which are in format. So Yellow will recover from this. Black is mostly just losing a lot of counter attacks. You're losing Power Burst, Son Goku making an entrance, Super Kamehameha, Petrification. You're losing Protector of the People. So yeah, there is a lot of counter attacks that are gone. Black Messiah is gone, which is a bit problematic. I mean, we'll see how troublesome this actually is, but you're losing Kotsukai, which is an important card, and you're losing your big finisher in Full Shrouded in Mystery. So is this gonna hurt? I don't think so. I think that because Black is still keeping the entire Gogeta Xeno package, plus you're getting the new Trunks Xeno leader, Black is gonna be fine. Like, this really isn't a big deal. Black's fine in this new format. Finally, we have green, and green is the color that's gonna do the best in this format, at least when it comes to like losing and keeping stuff, because you cannot lose good stuff if you don't get good stuff. So green is mostly archetype locked, and it's keeping a lot of its good cards. You know, Frieza Charismatic Will and Dormant Potential, two most important cards in green, are still here. But what's gone is Paragus the Sacrifice, Paragus Super Combo. Okay, you have Cell's Kamehameha and Ribrian, so this is really hurting the hand destruction package. Fuse Amasu is gone. Yeah, Shocking Deadball and Focus Breakthrough are also gone. So these generic green cards are gone, and it's not going to hurt as much, because if you're playing hand destruction, yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot, but you really don't have green hand destruction leaders in this format. Cell Surge is gone, OG Broly is gone, so does this actually really matter? I don't think so. I think that the best green deck is gonna be King Cold. Then you're gonna have like green Gotenks is gonna do well, and both of these decks are archetype locked. They don't lose anything. King Cold is gonna be the best deck because he doesn't lose anything here. So is this gonna make a difference for green? Nah, I think green is doing the best, and that's strictly because how weird and forcefully archetype locked it is, that it ended up being a saving grace in this format. Let's look at some illegal leaders. These are some of the more important leaders that are gone. Cell Surge is gone, as well as OG Green Broly, so that's the hand distraction package. Doesn't exist in this format. Cooler, your primary mill deck, is gone, so you'll have to mill with Shin Shenron, the black one, I think. Yeah, I think that's gonna be like the mill package, but we also have a semi-mill green package in slug, and I will gladly talk about that. And then we have Hechiak. Yeah, Hechiak, it's a big player in Europe's best of one scene. There is a lot of Hechiak there, so you cannot play this slow black anti-aggro control anymore. That's a big thing. SS Gogeta is here because I put him here because he's a bit weird. This leader just got new support and it's not legal in this set, and not set in format. So why? How? I mean, yeah, I understand it got support because, yeah, you can play it normally in, you know, the normal format. But in this one, yeah, if you open new support, don't get too hyped for this one event. It's fine. And finally, set 1 Golden Frieza. Yeah, this one is also gone, of course. So you're losing one of many yellow good stuff leaders. But you're still keeping Icarus, you're getting Trunks, you're getting Gotenks. So there are things that can replace him. Yeah, so these are illegal leaders. Let's look at some current decks and or future decks that are also getting hurt by this rotation. Now there are also some leaders, some current ones that are performing well and that are still impacted in a different way. How to say it? In a way that they are not hurting because generic stuff is rotating out, but they're losing key support. Let's look at first like Red Jiren is losing Pride of Universe 11. So you lost your guy who brings small guys from the drop area. Red Jiren is still gonna be playable, of course, but you cannot use the support. The newest green Beerus leader is losing the entire Namekian package. So Assimilate and Piccolo assimilated ability, that's gone. So the package that was most hyped for this leader isn't available in this one event, in this Unison Warrior block format. Lastly, you have Android 16. It's losing the Energy Amplification Android 16 battle card, and you're losing Android 21 Bad Omen. So you're also losing key cards with this leader who is still legal in this Unison Warrior format. Those are only some examples, but the first one that like came to mind and the one that are going to hurt these legal decks a lot. Let's look at some, I wouldn't say them deck recommendations, but some of the decks that I think are going to perform well at this event. What to play? So I took one leader of each color except blue for a very obvious reason. For red, I think that the new Universe 7 Goku leader is going to be the best red deck. For yellow, I think yellow has a lot of good leaders remaining. You can still play yellow good stuff. But I think in this format, yellow Shinsenrun is probably gonna be the best one. And that's also mostly because it runs such a tight archetype locked package that it's not really hurt by things that are rotating out. King Cold is probably gonna be the best deck. King Cold has a replacement for everything that it loses except for Paragus the Sacrifice, but you can survive without it. And finally, SSG Trunks. I believe that this guy is going to replace Gogeta Xeno, and he's going to be your Gogeta Xeno package leader. Yeah, Eve is also excited for the rotation, as you can see. She's molesting that mouse the same way that Bandai just molested Blue. Yes, Evie, ban him! Ban him! Still, yeah. Thanks for watching this video. One important note, if you're interested in this format, we will be going over all decks for this format in individual videos once ban list hits. And that should be, I hope, last time I was wrong, I hope by Friday that's when the ban list hits. And that's when we're gonna start uploading more deck profiles, because I don't want to give you wrong information. So yeah, with that being said, and I'm gonna repeat this again in the clip. Okay, let's try something else. So we're finishing the video. Well, let's just do that. We're finishing the video. Oh man, we're finishing the video like she's... Oh god. I need to run. See you soon, guys. Bye bye. This is like behind the scenes, as you can see. Evie is not a huge fan of Unison Warrior block formation, but whenever it's over here, she's like, dude, this is the future. This is the future of Dragon Ball card game. And Evie's just like, there, you know, it's a Mexican standoff. It's like, don't tell me that, man. Yeah, she's growling. She's like, I'm not listening to your lies. Rotation can only hurt the game. It's a standoff. It's a standoff. It's similar to Facebook community group right now. Everyone's on the edge with this new event coming up. Oh, she's getting more aggressive. She's like, Unison Warrior is the best, man. Like, yeah. Is something gonna happen? I should probably go and stop my cats from brutally killing each other. Evie? Got to go.